We got the Giants taking on the Mets, another 7 o'clock Eastern Time game. Right now, San Francisco leads the season series 3-1. They just played yesterday, and San Francisco beat them 8-0. But for today's game, the odds, San Francisco are the underdogs plus 100, Mets minus 120 favorites. Abby, third game of the night, Giants taking on the Mets. Who you got?
The value game of the day. I have no idea what the hell these people are doing with these odds. Obviously, Vegas is smarter than I am, but still, I'm a little bit concerned because obviously Vegas, they make millions, billions, etc. from people. But in my opinion, this should be way towards Giants. What the hell have the Mets proven to be a favorite in any game against a team as good as the Giants, the best team in baseball right now, 81 wins. They just dogged them 8-0 yesterday. And they actually had a pitching advantage yesterday, in my opinion, and they got dogged 8-0. So let's get into it. We have Johnny Cueto, the veteran. He's coming off of an injury, I'm pretty sure. So he probably won't pitch that much, maybe 4 or 5 innings max, probably. We don't know. We got Taijuan Walker for the Mets. We're going to get into him. These numbers are alarming, so let's get into it. I am salivating at these numbers. They're beautiful. Let's get into it. San Francisco, 7-3 in the last 10. What more can you say? The Giants are just, Giants, 81 wins. Best season they've had in a long time. Unexpected season. But these guys are just balling. Johnny Cueto, as I mentioned, he'll be back from injury. His numbers against the Mets have been fantastic in his career. In his last 5 starts against the Mets, his ERA is 1.8, less than 2 runs per start. And another benefit for this Giants team is, since they won 8-0 yesterday, they didn't have to use any of their big boys from the relief pitching. None of them. They didn't use Taylor Rogers. They didn't have to use McGee. They didn't have to use, what's his name? Leon. They didn't have to use Garcia. They didn't have to use Watson. They didn't have to use any of those guys. So if Johnny Cueto only goes 3 innings, 4 innings, or even if somehow he struggles, they can come in and hang on to the lead or make them battle back. Worst case scenario, in my opinion. Now we get to the Mets. Oh my God, them being on top of the division seems like eons ago. It feels like it's been 5 years since they were actually winning this division, so-called. They were frauds from the start, in my opinion. Whoever was watching baseball and watching the Mets knew that was not sustainable. They were winning games 1-0, 2-0, 3-2, 3-1. That's not sustainable. And now we finally realize, everyone gets to realize how awful this Mets team is. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games. They've been awful. They cannot score. In their last 10 games, they've scored 6 runs plus 1 time. The one time they did it was in a 12-inning game. So these boys cannot score. And now we get into the pitching. Taijuan Walker, who was fantastic to start the season, and then something happened where it's just going downhill since then. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he's not used to pitching so much in a season. He hasn't pitched that many innings in his career. But it's something, and they're going to have to figure it out maybe in the offseason. But for right now, we're going to take advantage of this shit. Taijuan Walker, 7.5 ERA in his last 7, giving up nearly 7 runs per start in his last 7 games. His last 7 starts, all 7 L's. The Mets have lost all 7 of them. You're going up against the best team in baseball. How the hell are they favored? I don't care. I'm not going to argue with Vegas or whoever makes these lines. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Giants here. I think this is the best value for today, in my opinion.